Winning the championship is the ultimate goal in the Mario Sluggers League. GMs draft and make trades to beef up their teams, compete in the regular season for a good seed, and attempt to make the World Series, all with this goal in mind. We've had many champions in the past. The Bows dynasty came and went. The Rookies went on a magical run to take one home, and the Monkeys' back-to-back chips are fresh in our mind. That being said, as this is the final season, only one championship remains, and only one team can win it. So what would it look like for each team if they managed to overcome the odds and win the Season 7 and final championship? The Luigi Knights have been a popular team as long as they've been around, but they've been unable to have much success in the postseason. While they've made the playoffs every season since their inception in Season 2, they've only been to one World Series. A championship win for the Knights in the final season would be the ultimate underdog story. After underachieving season after season and currently sitting at the bottom of the current standings with a record of 0-2, a World Series win for the Knights would be a storybook ending for the franchise and its fans. It would also bolster the legacy of players such as Luigi, Critter, and Rosalina by finally giving them a much-needed championship win on their resumes. Because the Wilds were formerly the Monkeys, they are technically still the reigning back-to-back champs. This means with the World Series win in the final season, the Wilds would technically pull off the league's first and only three-peat, making them the league's most accomplished franchise in history, even passing the Bows. Players like Diddy Kong, Rupa, and Hello Mario would all win their third ring, moving them further up the all-time player rankings. It would also complete Donkey Kong's redemption arc, as the last time he was captain, his team was disbanded and he was voted league LVP. A championship win as captain would avenge his past failures, and although the Wilds have had a slow 1-2 start, we've learned by now never to count them out. With the championship win in the final season, the Peach Monarchs would finally capitalize on their potential, and depending on how the series goes, the Mario Sluggers League GOAT conversation becomes a lot more interesting. If the Monarchs were to win the World Series in the final season, Petey Piranha and Birdo would both finish their careers with 4 total rings. If this were to happen, they would almost surely be competing for the #1 spot in the MSL player rankings. However, a title win would also mean that Peach takes home her second title, and is captain of the team no less. A World Series MVP for Peach could potentially propel her into GOAT conversations right alongside these two, as she already has one. Besides these players, a title ring would also help the legacies of players like Daisy and Wiggler, while also letting the Monarchs GM silence the critics. A World Series win for the Rookies would cement them as one of the league's premier franchises. A title win in the final season would let the Rookies tie their rivals, the DK Wilds, at 2 rings apiece, while also potentially helping Bowser Jr. insert himself into the GOAT conversation. Players like Herman, Matt, and Red Critter's legacies would also appreciate the boost a second title win would give them. This title would also go a long way in legitimizing the Rookies' other title win, as many critics believe that the Rookies had a very easy path to that title. The Rookies currently sit at the 3 seed with a 500 record, and a second half of the season push to the 1 or 2 seed could aid the Rookies tremendously in their quest for another title. A title for the Mario Fireballs would complete a 7-season-long journey for Mario. After underperforming season after season, things are finally looking up for Mario in the final season. A Fireballs World Series win would earn Mario his first championship, and much like Donkey Kong, complete his redemption arc. A title for the Fireballs would also be another feather in the cap of back-to-back MVP Boshi, who has only won 1 title in his impressive career. Players such as King Boo and Purple Toad would benefit from the title as well, but the most interesting player who would benefit would be King K. Rool, who would win his 3rd championship ring. The players wouldn't be the only ones to benefit from a Fireballs win, as the Fireballs GM would win his 4th title in 7 seasons and first title with a team other than the Bows. The Fireballs are currently the 2 seed with the 500 record, so holding on to that seed will be crucial in making this hypothetical a reality. The Waluigi Spitballs are on a roll to start the final season, and they are without a doubt the hottest team in the league. After finishing with the worst record last season, they have started 3-0 and currently sit at the top of the standings. A title win for the Spitballs would truly highlight their up-and-down franchise history. They have never made the playoffs 2 seasons in a row, and this means their only World Series appearance is sandwiched in between seasons where they didn't even see postseason action. Winning the championship in the final season would be the perfect ending to the roller coaster that is the Waluigi Spitballs franchise. A title win would also likely cement Waluigi as the #1 player of all time, over the likes of Petey, Peach, Birdo, and Bowser Jr. If the Spitballs can continue their momentum and end up winning it all, Spitballs fans everywhere rejoice and light the beam. So, that was every possible outcome of the final season. No matter who ends up winning the championship, the course of MSL history will be altered. Which timeline would you prefer? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to join our Discord server to discuss this video and many others with fellow Sluggers enthusiasts. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.